Hi, I'm Bill from CJ Pony Parts. If you haven't figured it out by now, I'm kind of a fan of aftermarket lighting modifications for my 2015 Mustang GT. I've installed LED bulbs pretty much everywhere I can, put a set of hood mount turn signals in, and also installed a set of taillight sequencers. When I heard about this fourth brake light module for the 2015, I definitely want to get my hands on one and give it a shot. So today I'm going to install this on my 2015 Mustang GT. You might be wondering what a fourth brake light is. Well, the way it's going to work, this harness is going to plug into your factory taillights, and this extension wire is going to go down to your reverse light. By using this custom switchback bulb, your reverse light is now going to be a parking light, an additional brake light, yet still work as a cool white backup light as well. The fourth brake light module is going to be a plug-and-play installation. It's not going to require any tools except for whatever you want to use to remove these little plastic clips. We have our car up on a lift so you can see it better, but it's absolutely not necessary. The first step, remove this rear plastic panel. I should mention, if you have the factory subwoofer, you want to remove that by unbolting it first before you begin the installation. To get this panel off, there's going to be 4 of these little screw clips. Just simply unscrew them. Now you want to grab the corners of the panel and sort of lift up and out. There's going to be a couple clips I'll have to release. You also want to remove your spare tire cover, or at least push it aside. I want to pop this clip off. You actually don't necessarily have to take this clip off. You can sort of do it in place, but it's a little bit easier to see with this out of the way. Now, if you remember, I already have a set of the sequencers installed in my car. The sequencers are made by the same company, so they actually will work together. What you want to do, leave the sequencer connected to the taillight and disconnect it on the body side. Now we're going to take the fourth brake light plug, we're going to plug that in here. And then plug it into the body. Here's the finished assembly. If you do have the sequencers, you want to go from the body harness to the brake light plug, to the sequencer, and then out to the lights. Then you want to make the same connection on the other side. Again, with a sequencer, it's going to go harness, fourth brake light, sequencer, and then the tail light. If you don't have the sequencers, this just plugs right in the middle. The next step in the installation is going to be to fish this wire down to our third brake light, make the connection, and swap out the plug. To do that, there's actually a rubber plug in the floor, kind of to the side here underneath the spare tire area. We're going to remove that plug, poke a small hole in it, and fish the wire through. This small screwdriver is included in the kit. We're going to use it in a minute, but it actually works really well for punching a small hole through this. Now we'll drop the wire through the hole and reinstall the grommet. Now we're under the car and we're going to disconnect the harness for a reverse light. At this point, I'm actually going to pull this plug off to bring the harness out further just so you can see it. You can actually do the install right like this. If you look at the harness, you'll notice the middle hole in the harness is not used. That's actually where we're going to plug in for the fourth brake light option. To do that though, grab the supply tool, you want to flip it over. You want to put it right in the center there and then push the plug out the other side. Then you want to grab the red wire that we fished down earlier, put that in the opening. Before we plug it back in, I'm going to remove the bulb housing, turn it counterclockwise, so then swap out the bulb, slide the new bulb in the housing, and put it back up into place. Now fish the harness back over and plug it in. Now we're going to go check everything, make sure it works, then we'll go back, hide and tie up all our wires. The easiest way to check it is to simply hit unlock on your keypad. See, it lights up as your brake, and it goes to your parking light. If those two work, it's going to work as a reverse light as well. Now you can go back and hide your wires. Now I'm just going to go back through, hide all the wires, simply if you do here is just kind of attach them to the factory wiring going across your trunk. And we're going to reinstall the side panels. We're going to reinstall the rear trunk panel. Make sure the 4 hooks in the bottom line up. And the last step then, reinstall your spare tire cover. And your installation's finished. Now we'll try everything out. Here's the parking lights. Now you can see the brake lights. And then reverse. The 4th brake light module adds a really cool custom touch to your 2015 through 2016 Mustang and adds a little bit of safety as well, which is never a bad idea. The installation is very straightforward. Take you around half an hour tops. Be back on the road in no time.